Tom, after 2 years playing down in this part of the world with Toulon, and even though it's only a pre-season friendly, how much satisfaction do you head home with this weekend after helping Saints beat Toulouse?
I think anytime you play Toulouse, no matter whether it's in the league or in Europe or in a pre-season friendly like this is, it's a big occasion. There's always big players on show from Toulouse, and we saw that today. But it was a great performance from the lads, and to come away with a win, it's a massive boost for us, and it just I suppose shows us what we can do, and we've got a lot more to work on, but it's something to build on anyway.
You played a bit at 13, started at 13, and then you went to 12 for for a good half hour or so in the second half. What for you are the main differences between those two positions?
I think just defensively, you've got to. There's a lot more decisions to be made at 13. It's not somewhere I've played a vast amount of recently. I did start out when I was an 18-year-old playing 13, and my first was professional rugby, but
nothing like going back to your youth.
Yeah, exactly. I keep telling Dicko I'm getting younger as well. But no, I enjoyed it. I've played in some pretty hot weather, but today was ridiculous. Driving into the ground here, we passed the pharmacy and it said 44 degrees on the thermometer there. So it's tough conditions, a tough team to play against, and a great way to top off what's been a good week of training, a good week of tough games, and a good week of getting to know the lads really.
We'll come on to all of that in just a second in terms of the bonding, but the heat obviously has played a massive role this week. There's been headline news here in France. It's been high 30s, as you say, low 40s for the past few days. Has that really affected how everybody's approached the training this week? And were you able to, from what your experience in the past couple of years, were you able to help people out with that in terms of how to cope with it?
I think it is hot, but you can sit there and moan about it, or you can get on with it. And actually, from what we're used to throughout the year, it's quite a nice change. It's quite nice to be in the sun and chucking the ball around and training hard when you're not getting cold and it's snowing or anything like that. So there's different things you have to be on top of. You have to be on top of your hydration and stuff. It's more off-field stuff you have to be a bit more specific on. I think the lads have enjoyed it. It's been a good week away. We've had some downtime and managed to get by the pool and just chill out together, which has been good. And I think to come away from the week like this, how we've ended up, it's a great stepping stone for us.
And that brings us on to the thing in terms of the bonding, as you say. You hear a lot of these trips being organised by the coaches and the backroom staff in terms of to help people bond. As a new player to the club, are you heading home knowing people that little bit more and knowing how they are as characters and personalities?
Yeah, I think one of the things I actually learned from being in France. In France, you have to say hello to everyone every day. That's just part of the culture thing. You have to walk around and shake everyone's hand.
Hello.
And I think that's one of the things here. I've then brought that sort of. I'm trying to get that into here and speak to everyone and not rest just with the Newcastle lads, which is what we get a lot of stick for. But there's obviously guys you hang around with, but you need to be able to know everyone, understand what makes them tick, and as much as you can, and just be able to get on with it. To beat a team like that, you can't be a group of individuals. You need to be working hard for each other, and I think we did that today.